Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. My name is Tom, and in today's video we're going to be showing you the all new Vulcan Productions Class 57/3 Virgin Trains pack. What we have here first of all, as you can see, is one of the examples from the pack. The pack has been worked on by Matthew Wilson of Vulcan Productions and has been in production for quite a while. So finally able to get our hands on it and have a good look at it. Very excited to show you all. I have actually had a play with it in the stream prior to just doing this video in the same evening, so I've had a good play with it. Thoroughly enjoying it. Lovely work so far from what I've seen. So what we have here first of all is I'm going to show you a lineup of different examples from the pack. I've got them all out, laid out. We're at Toten. There's plenty of room. We've got them all placed out for you to look at. So, what do you get with the pack? Well, you get all examples of the Virgin Trains 57/3 locomotives. They come in the flush front, as you can see it in front of us now. You also get the Delna version and also a Delna out of use version 2. The out of use one is mainly used, obviously, without the use for coupling up. I think it's to do with collision boundaries and stuff like that. That's why there's two different versions. So you just need to read the manual on that, which comes with the pack. That gives you the walkthrough of why you need to use the one stated. What do you need to run the pack? Well, you need first of all the European Loco asset pack from Steam. If you purchase Train Simulator after September the 12th, I think it is, 2012, you do need to purchase the pack. If you had Train Simulator before that date, you will already have it. That is basically the Kuju core package. Also, you need the Freightliner Class 57/0 from Steam, and also the Class 57 Sound Pack Pro from Armstrong Powerhouse. The pack is quick drive compatible and comes with a range of consists for you to play with in your own choice of routes. To run them, you do need stuff like the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 390 Sound Pack. What else do we need? I'm just looking through here. I'm assuming it's just that one. I think it just uses the new one. From what I can see here, in the scenario requirements, yeah, you need the new 390, so I'm assuming that is the only one it uses. But it will, if it's not included, it should work with the old 390 as well before the DTG one came out, which that is the discontinued one. So, features. Most of the visual features are sort of the same as the Class 57 6s, which was the Western Region pack. Stuff like the brush plate, all the little stickers down the side. You've got the painted radiator grills. So you can see here, you got the brush plate there. You've got all the little the decals that have been placed on the side, all the way down the sides there. Those different little ones. You've got the data plate panel thing, which states the Class 57/3. Max speed is 95 miles an hour. I should have looked at that actually in the stream because I was wondering what the speed were for these, and it actually says on the side of Loco. So there we go. I now know that as well. What else have we got? So we've got the painted radiator grills down the side there as well. Of course, you've got your nameplates. You've got your nameplate, and you've also got like a plaque on the top as well, like a crest, which is the Thunderbirds logo. You've got the decals for the branding, and of course the fantastic paint job that has been done on these locomotives. You then go on to have on the front, you've got the Virgin name branding plaque there on the front. You've got the lights also, centre light on the top, the flush front, easy for me to say, all the handlebars and all that sort of stuff. It's got some strange lighting textures. I think it's because I've got the locos out and not actually like usable for this example. Textures are there because I've seen the lights, but we will be driving one of these as well in this video. So let's just have a goosey gander. So what else do you get? So in terms of the features as well, it talks you through bits and pieces. So like you got the new couplers I will show you the Delnas on the next part as well. At the minute you won't see the Delnas over here. The Delna versions are outside Toten Depot, which we'll fly over to shortly. So you've got them and the couples and stuff like that. You've also got stuff to do with the nameplates as well, so you can actually change the nameplates. You can have them where the nameplates, of course, change with the number of the loco. So you've got 1 to 12, so it'll give you each one per which choice. You can also have it where the nameplate is ripped off the loco and it has like a nice dirty effect on the back. I will show you that example as well when we go over to it. I'm just looking at else as well, so you can change the nameplates by changing the number string by double clicking the locomotive, and the right hand side will have a fly out box, and it's in the same sort of style as what AP do, so it's like a colon and then you put NP for nameplate equals 0, 1 and 2. So if you put 0, it will hide the cast nameplate. If you put 1, it will show the nameplate as well, and if you put 2, it will show a texture of the dirty paint, so you can actually have it without. So actually I should have put a 0 on there. I will do that for as we move through the video. By default they will show as nameplates fixed. So also you get 3 scenarios, and these 3 scenarios come for the North Wales Coast Holyhead to Crewe route. Sadly that route is discontinued, but if you do have the route then you will be able to play these scenarios providing you have the stock, and everything for the scenarios to work is listed below as well in the little readme that comes with it. There's different workings, like you do rescues and stuff like that as well, and you're doing Drags of Pendolino, so it's a nice variety. The scenarios as well were created by Xavier, who is the main face of Backdated Train Sim, so you should know that name quite well within Train Sim. And it just goes on to like all the testing stuff, like all the thanks to the testers and everything, bits and pieces. So that's the talking about the jargon there. Let's get rid of that. So I'm now going to show you the examples of all the nameplates for the loco on the flush front version, just so you get to see. So first of all, you have Scott Tracy, which is 301. Again, all 3D plated, which is really, really nice. I'm not too sure if this has actually been hand drawn. I'm sure this was hand drawn by Matt on a stencil, and if it was, it's done a very good job of that. As you can see in the light there, you can actually see it's fully 3D as well. Really nice, and it's a nice high quality texture on top of that as well, as to be expected with the VP brand. So that is 301. We now move on to 302, which is Virgil Tracy. Again, all 3D. It's not going to keep showing 3D on that. So we'll keep moving along. We have 303, which is Alan Tracy. And then moving up to 304, which is Gordon Tracy. John Tracy at 305. Jeff Tracy for 306. Lady Penelope at 307. And this one's really nice as well, because it's got the pink paint job on there as well, so it's a little bit different. It stands out really nicely. I've got 307 as a model as well on my as a Backman model. It looks absolutely fantastic as well, the nameplate on there. Moving onwards, we have 308 Tintin. Brains at 309. .310. We have Kirano, or Kairano, I think that is. Parker for 311. And finally at 312 we have the Hood. So those are your examples in all the nameplates, and to get them to change, all you do is again double click the loco, the light on the flyout box on the right hand side, just change it to the number specified which you want for your scenario, and it will change the nameplate for you. If you don't want the nameplate, then just refer back to the little readme how to do that. It's basically just MP equals 0, 1 or 2 for whichever one you want, and it'll change in the editor as well, so you can see it, do it, so you know which one you've gone for. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move over and have a look at the Delner version with the other types of state what you can do with the nameplate. Now you join me with the Delner version of the 57/3. You also join me in showing you the other nameplate versions of this locomotive. Now when these got Delners fitted, some extra nameplated versions obviously were added to the fleet. So we start off in order. First of all, I'm going to go through the names before we show you what the Delner looks like. So we've got Tracy Island at 313. We have a Firefly at 314. The Mole at 315. And 316 Fab 1. So, next up, I'm going to show you what the Delner looks like. Now, the Delner is what is used to obviously drag the Pendolinos or the Voyagers. This would be in use when the Juice was down on the West Coast Main Line, and then these would be used to be utilised to use as dragging locomotives of like the Pendolinos and Voyagers over routes such as the Settle on Carlisle and also North Wales Coast. A lot of workings obviously happened over the time. I remember doing crew to Liverpool, actually, to be honest, once many years ago when these operations happened, when they were doing engineering works on the West Coast. And I also did a Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley and back once as well, back in some younger years with my uncle. Fantastic times they were as well. So, as you can see, plenty of detail going on with the front end of the loco. Now, the animation doesn't actually happen as it would in true form. Basically, what happens when you couple up to a loco, it will just literally just clunk down and you'll see it. I'll show you though as well in the video further on when we're doing our drive how it looks coupled. So, nicely modelled indeed. There's also a little bracket there, I think that's been added onto this model too. So you can see the textures there for the lights. You can see all the hoses and stuff that have been added onto the model, which look absolutely fantastic. And it all matches in really, really well. And to be quite honest, I do think that UV really did miss a trick with these 57s. Back in the day when they originally made the first models, they left a massive gap for such a long time, and it's so nice to see the dedication and work that Matt's put into these in his own time as well, for free of charge, which is absolutely superb. And I hope that these do really well for him as well and show that the downloads are very popular, fingers crossed, because it just shows in the hard work and dedication that he's put into this. So, we will now move over to a lineup which you can just sort of see in the background, just outside Toton Shed, of the different states of nameplates. So I will join you over at the shed in a moment. So you join me outside Toton Sheds. As you can see ahead of us, we have 3 examples of different states of nameplate changes in the editor. So I'm going to start off with NP equals 0. So as you can see there is no trace of a nameplate on the side, nor is there any trace of there ever being a nameplate. It's very clean on the side, like so. Moving up, we have nameplate equals 1. This gives you the nameplate as it would appear on the loco. And then moving up, we have nameplate equals 2. So as you can see, there was once a nameplate in the location where the grubby texture is. You can see the large and the small were once there with all the screw holes and stuff. So that's a nice little feature, that. Now my thoughts on that, what I would love to have seen, to be quite honest, would be also a debranded version of these, obviously from when they obviously left Virgin Trains to go to other TOCs. Would have been quite nice to see, but maybe, you never know down the line, and maybe like an old, like a dirty weathered version as well. That's just my thoughts, but a very nice compiled pack, as you can see. So what we're going to do now, we are going to move over to a section of a scenario, which is actually part of a scenario I've already driven. We're going to join the work in 1 Delta 22 at Londonderry Junction, and we're going to take it for a drive towards Holyhead, and just go and have a look at what the loco looks like in coupled form with a Pendolino as well. We'll probably take it from Londonderry to Bangor. I'll catch you over at the scenario in a couple of moments' time. You join me at Londonderry Junction, where you can see ahead of us is 57305 with a Class 390 Pendolino unit attached to the rear. So I've already driven some of this scenario, and I did this in the stream prior to doing this video. So we've done the run from Crewe down to here. So we've just arrived literally here. So at the minute we are performing the passenger stop. I'm just going to show you what the 57 looks like coupled up with the Pendolino. So as you can see there, everything matches up nicely, and it looks really, really smart. It's great to see that all down as well. Again, as I said before, it doesn't have the slow drop down sequence. It literally is just one. You press couple, and then it sort of snaps together. So 1 minute it's up, next minute it's down. I don't think that would have been possible, to be honest, without a lot of scripting work on Matt's side. But it's still great to have it, and finally, after so many years, have a Pendolino drag scenario potential opportunity. It's been something I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and it goes back to saying before where it would have been nice if Uvi had done this many years ago and had the opportunity, but obviously that just never happened. But we are there, and free package as well. It's absolutely fantastic to have. So let's get this on pause. We're gonna have a drive, probably down to Bangor, to the next station stop, just to have a little drive of it, just for the why not. Let's do it. So doors are open currently. This scenario is fantastic as well. Again, it's one of the ones that came with the pack, and there's a real good mix of different liveries on this scenario. It's in that sort of area where a lot of transitions are changing, where the 170s have just arrived onto the line, so you're still seeing First North Western with the Arriva branding on the side. So next up will be Bangor. I'm assuming we're waiting for the signal. Where are we? Now we do have the road. There we go. Give it a tab, that'll work. Right, so next stop is Bangor in 15 miles, so we're due there at 2100, which is about 13 minutes, so let's get on with it. Now 95 mile an hour is our top speed. It does state in here 75 though, but ignore that. Not sure if that could be changed or not, to be fair, to be honest. Would be nice if that could have been changed to obviously match the top speed of the loco. So we're heading towards the Conwy Castle. Top speed at the minute will be 45 miles per hour. So it opens up to 75 mile an hour in a short while. Also, you can still do your passenger view on this formation. All works. Although the horn is rather loud from inside the Pendolino's passenger view. I do believe there's been some sort of scripting as well to make it so that the pantograph stays in the down position. So I'm just going to show that to you guys. So you can see there's no pantograph up there, nor there. Also, the tail lights will illuminate also on the rear of the Pendolino, as so, which is nice to see. And then we will get back into the loco. Got a lovely sunset currently. It's in the I think the Carnarvon area. Heading towards Bangor. I'll be looking forward to seeing some scenarios on the Settle and Carlisle, to be quite honest. I don't even know it's quite a dull, drab route in today's standards. It'd be nice to still do a Pendolino drag, so I'm hoping that someone has some timetables of that workings, the workings that happened many years ago over there, to have a little play with. So we're heading towards Penmenoir, or Penmenoir, or something like that. I get that wrong all the time. Someone will probably tell me off in the comments section below. This looks absolutely stunning, this sunset, doesn't it? I think we need to go for the possibility of a thumbnail here, don't we? Because that lighting is absolutely superb. Bit of talag there. Now then, where do we want to be? Nope, I don't want to be there because of that foliage and that looks awful. I think we need to go something like this. It's a shame that hill hasn't actually got more like scenery on it. It sort of ends halfway up. It is an option. We might get a better shot further around, to be honest. Currently 75 in this section. So the Loco itself drives exactly the same as the 57 does out of the base pack. Same way of driving as the 57/6 as well, which came at the back end of last year from Matt. It's hard to believe that's been out so long. Sun's almost set now. It's just getting towards the bottom of its set sequence. It's going to go beyond the horizon soon. There's another potential shot here, really, isn't there? So we're going to lose the sun in a moment, so I want to try. There's a lot more scenery here. Let's have a look. No, I think we're going to lose that sun. We've lost the sun currently, annoyingly. I'll end up using the Toten lineup. We're in the 90 section now. 90 is the max, it's like the top speed of the North Wales coast as well. You won't be getting any further than that. It's annoying when you've got all this stuff like that. Ruins the shot. The water decal's missing. Look. Good game. Try that. I like that. Turns into a video of me just looking for like a screenshot potential, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Right, so we're only just under 5 miles now to Bangor. During about 5 minutes ish, give or take. Sun's gone now, so we've run out of screenshots to take. We're just going to enjoy this last small section of the run. So don't forget, link in the description. That'll take you to the Vulcan Productions website where you need to find this. It's in the diesel section, but the link will take you to that. So when this video went out, it was, I think at the top it will have been. I know they've released the 168 pack, Chilton pack, which I'm hoping to cover at some point, whether it's on stream or video. So do look out for that as well. It's been quite a while as well for driving North Wales Coast, so it's nice to come back to it with something fresh rather than the same things all the time. Things to look forward to. Hopefully there'll be more 57 packs to come from the guys. Obviously we're missing stuff like, we've got DRS, there's missing that. They've got West Coast Railway Company, Arriva Trains livery as well. You've also got stuff like ROG, so Rail Operations Group, there's them ones. You've also got the Network Rail examples as well, the old yellow ones that they used to run. So there's all sorts of different examples that hopefully we'll see in the future. There's a lot of gaps still yet to fill with the packs. So we're not too far from the station now. So it's 15 mile an hour just beyond the next tunnel section, which takes us into the station at Bangor. So what we'll do here, we'll do the passenger pickup, and then what we'll do is then watch the train head off into the distance towards Holyhead, where we will close up this video. Again, massively I recommend the pack, it's free. Why wouldn't you go and get this pack? Fills up your library even more. If you like 57s, go for it. So there should be a marker on this platform as well. You'll see there's VT markers. I use the top end one, which is the 10 car, 8 and 10. Massively hope you've enjoyed this video and found it beneficial. Don't forget you can like, share, subscribe if you feel the need to do so. Massively appreciate it if you do. Thank you for your time of watching. Don't forget you can catch us on Twitch at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. We are on a bit of a loose basis now, usually around the back end of the week, but just keeping out on the Facebook page and stuff and the community chat section on YouTube for the plans and updates. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, guys, and we will see you on the next video. Take care.